Ready?
Yep.
So there's two locks. This is your deadbolt. And that one you would turn your key up and then bring it back to horizontal. This one, your handle just goes up. And then give it a pull. You can separate the screen door by dropping that handle. And keep that open for circulation. It's got a little shield here. Then inside, the gauges and switches. So there's two banks of switches. The bottom one, this is a switch that a renter should never have to mess with. This is only for when we're storing it. So if you're going to store it for more than 2 days, always put it in the store position. That's going to kill all the systems. Propane will be shut off. Refrigerator won't be cold. Okay. Lights inside the cabin, nothing will work. Camera won't work either on the dashboard. The other one's for your awning to go in and out, and then the three up above are your lights, and they're all labeled. You got a porch light, your interior cabin lights, and at the end of the awning, when it's extended, there's a row of LED lights. Up above is your gauge, your panel. So up here it kind of tells you everything. You've got, it can tell you how much propane is in here. Right now you push the little button. LPG is for propane, so it's showing 1/3 of a tank. Battery's fully charged. Fresh water's full. Black and gray are also almost full, so this needs to be dumped. This is for the generator. You've got a stop and a start. So you want to put it down to the stop position, which is priming the pump, and then you'll see a little red light up there when it kicks on. Then your pump is primed. I wait till the actual hours meter resets, and then go up here, push and hold it. There it goes, and it'll fire up. Then you're going to wait about probably another 10 or 15 seconds. You'll hear a beeping noise from the microwave, and that'll tell you when you've got power on. So with the generator running, you're fully self-contained. You've got your TVs, microwave, everything will work, including the roof air conditioning. It is fine to run it while you're driving, so if you need extra cooling, these places just don't cool down like they should. There's that beep, now the roof air, everything's coming back on.
Excellent.
Okay.
I know you were saying about the water pressure and
right. So once you get stopped, you're going to want to turn on one of the water heaters. There's only a 6-gallon high recovery water heater in here, so you're going to be, showering like like you're camping. It's got a little handheld button on it, and you just rinse, turn it off, soak down, then rinse again, like that, preserving your water. But if you're connected in a campground or running on generator, this is the water heater, the one that says 110 power. That would be what's on. If you don't have power, you can put the propane on, and it'll heat up the water for you as well.
does it take a while?
It's a high recovery. It'll take probably 10 or 15 minutes to heat it up.
Okay.
It's not very fast, not long. Water pump, you always want to put that on. That'll give you pressure. Unless you're going to be in really freezing winter camping up in the snow for a long time, you won't need to worry about turning on the tank heaters. That's just to protect your storage tanks from freezing.
Okay.
And then this is for extending the slide, and this is for raising and lowering the bed. These two things are on safety, so that your key has to be out of the ignition before either one of them will work. Okay?
Okay.
So, right now you can extend. You always want to check the mirror, and we're fine. But you just push this button, and you'll see that the slide is extending out.
Okay.
It goes out a couple of feet.
Right.
And then just the opposite at the bottom, push it and retract.
So that one down, and then it'll come back in.
Correct.
Awesome.
Okay. And the bed, there's a gold key here, which goes in. You have to turn that on. There's two safety pins.
This is for the overhead on the bed over the cat.
Correct. So there's these two safeties here, one on each side, and these just go in and lock when you're up. So they're out now. Yeah, they're both out.
So those are out.
And then the bed will go up and down. can recline the seats. On the left side, we can recline the backs.
Okay.
So that you can get more, bring the bed down further.
And then this is the little key here.
Little troubleshooting on this. Every once in a while, when you're going, I haven't had it come down crooked, but every once in a while going up, I don't know why, but you'll see it kind of jimmy. If it does, all you need to do is get on the other side and give it a little push, or lower and raise it a couple of times. It just, the tracks, I don't know if it's maybe the coach is a little unlevel on the ground or whatever, but I've had to do it a couple of times, and I've had a call where somebody called me and said, hey, I can't get the bed up. They could, and I asked them, and they just had to bring it back down, make it level, and then give it a little push on the side that was binding. So,
Okay.
that seemed to be a fairly